Good YouTube. This your man Spill Dog. Hey man, boy, I know that boy Keith Thurman somewhere feeling like a couple of $1 million. It's bad enough. He lost out on that fight with Tim Zoo, and I'm telling you, man, that was the fight I wanted. I was gonna make good money on that fight. I just knew Keith was gonna go in and outbox Zoo. It would have been a whole lot harder than that, but Keith would have been out the ring a whole lot less time too had he took that fight then. That was shit. That was over a year ago. He hadn't been out the ring that long when they was finna had the Tim Zoo fight. But man, when you get a knockout like that third round, and I mean he landed some big shots on that dude. I mean that first combination, I think it was like a right a left jab, right uppercut. Man, I mean, hey, shit. I know he's feeling like that's enough to make him want to really, really get back in it, and see if he can get back to the top. I mean, now I would say this, you could see the ring rust on him, but that's to be expected. But I didn't see that much different in him. He looked a little slower, with him having an operation on his shoulder or whatever. I'm thinking he probably gonna lose a half a second or so on the speed side, but Keith always had power. He just, for whatever reason, has stopped using it. And shit, man, I mean, I think by him being just a little bit older, once he start making the good fights again, they're gonna be that much better, because now he gonna have to stand there and fight a little bit more than he used to. I can tell that. I think he'll get his legs back under him to a degree, but I don't think at this age he'll be able to fight in the style that he had been fighting in when he won his championships. Keith was doing a lot of moving. I mean, he was doing a lot of moving, and I just don't think there's no way he gonna be able to just keep moving and fighting well against these better fighters. I think he gonna have to, some of them maybe even walk him down. But I just think this second half is gonna be pretty exciting out of Keith Thurman, man. I mean, one thing they always said about boxing, the last thing to go is your power. The power looked like, if anything, he hitting harder again. I mean, true enough, Brock Jarvis is not on the A list of opponents, but I mean, he was a big young dude, and once again, he caught Keith with a couple of good left hooks in there to let me know that chin still up to par for sure, because I think it was the first round he caught Keith with a couple of real good counter left hooks. I mean, flush too, and one of them, it didn't hurt Keith, but it damn sure got his attention. And he came out there the next round and got on and started moving a little bit. That's when he started back boxing. Because, I mean, I think a lot of that was timing. Being out the ring so long, his timing ain't necessarily back just yet. But, man, I was real happy to see him go out there and not just win, go out there and be one time. Because he ain't been one time in a long time, but he can really start hollering one time Thurman again now. Because, I mean, he done fight, he got him one up out of there. Because, like I said, he been on a cold streak, like, shit, it been a long time since Keith got a knockout. And I mean, this wasn't no this was a real knockout too. This wasn't no fucked up call by the ref or nothing like that. This was Keith getting in there and disrespecting that boy Glamour. And I could tell he hyped up. The Tim Zoo fight, I don't see why he's so dead set on that one, but I guess that's a good money fight that's not going to be clearly as hard as it would be against some of the top American fighters. So that's probably why. And that's also not a bad idea, because once again, I think he still need at least one more fight like this, maybe a step up in competition, but still not Boots or nobody like that just yet. I think he need to get one more of these fights right here just to get that time. Like I said, the man been out the ring almost. I think they say he had one fight in 5.5 years. That's a long time to not be in the ring, putting in that work. So I gotta say, man, I'm glad it worked out for him, man, and hopefully that Tim Tszyu fight, I think that'll be a fight he can get away with. I put it to you like that. I mean, because it ain't like he just no straight up cherry, but we have seen him lose 2 fights in a row now, and I mean, shit, it definitely took some of that new penny shine off him, if nothing else. So, like I said, man, Tim Tszyu got a lot to prove. So if Keith do make a fight with him, one thing he better know, Tim Tszyu gonna give it all he got, cause I mean, if he lose one more, he can go ahead and, I mean, I ain't gonna say he got to retire, but he won't have a chance at being looked at serious. I don't think, so, I mean, they may not even want to take the fight at this point, just being honest with you. But like I say, good to see Keith come back and get him a knockout, so he can, like I say, now he can really, like I say, man, we was almost about to retire the one-time name because he wasn't knocking nobody out no more. But I think that if he gonna be winning fights, I think that's what he gonna be winning, by knockouts. Although dude ain't on the level of these top guys, I felt like before Keith has started all this this inactivity, I felt like, I ain't saying he could have knocked all them dudes out that he fought after Sean, between Sean, Danny, and Manny, and Lopez, and Barrios, and all them dudes. But if he would have sat down on his punches, I think he could have got a couple of them guys up out of there. I mean, he just had got, I don't know, it just seemed like he started that boxing thing and just couldn't get out of it. I heard him say one time in an interview that he heard Floyd Mayweather said all he got to do was win 7 rounds to they 5, and he win the fight. And it seemed like Keith really was on that, just making sure he had them 7 rounds in the bank, and taking rounds off during the fight. And so I think he passed that phase now. I think he know he ain't really got a lot of room for error. So I mean, I just think whatever he got left, we finna definitely see it. I think he gonna put it all out there, and I really think it's gonna be a lot more fights with him. Being a little standing in front of the fighters a lot more than he was before these layoffs. Because I just think, just watching him last night, I don't think he can be on his legs for 12 rounds as effective as he was. I ain't saying he can't do it, but I don't think he would be as effective. And he definitely gonna have to work on that timing and catching them left hooks. Because he can't just keep eating them hooks like that. I was thought about Ryan Garcia. I was saying, somebody like Ryan Garcia, he definitely gonna have to tighten that up, because all them dudes coming up to 147, and Ryan Garcia not only got a left hook, is fast and hard. So, like I say, man, I think Keith gonna be all right, man. I'm not unrealistic thinking he's finna come out here and take over the sport, but I do think he got a couple of good fights left in him. But that's it for me on this video. If you like the video, hit like and subscribe. Till the next time, it's your boy Spill Dog. I'm out.